So today is the 18th of June and it is raining in Mira Road when basically we are from. So that is why this attire. Now the thing is I wanted to talk to you about something called in the book called being prepared and being active. Now what is it? So what we'll do is we'll start with a basic assumption. Okay. I want all of you to close your eyes and imagine that you are in an interview. And in that interview, you get rejected. Now, as soon as you get rejected, you know what do you say? The most common answer is you ask for feedback. Ma'am, sir, what was wrong with that? Yeah? And then you accept it and then you come out. Abhi, I want you to compare this with, let's just say, you are having a call with a potential client. You are an artist. You had a contract. You are negotiating the deal, and the client says that we cannot go through with the contract. This time now you don't ask for feedback, you get angry at him. That is the normal thing that we do. You can open your eyes right now. I just wanted to put these two situations in front of you because the thing is, in one, you gladly accept, you ask for feedback and you move on. In the other one, you fight. Okay? Why does that happen? That happens because when we are going for the interview, right, we are prepared. We are prepared and we know that there are a lot of interviews lined up. But when one client goes, the blood, sweat and tears that went into getting that one lead, it's kind of very hard to let go. And that is what we have to understand. Okay? The basic thing is there are things in your control. For example, if I am going to wear a raincoat or not, that is in my control. That is in my control. But is it going to rain or not? That is not in my control. Same way, there are a lot of things happen. Somebody's death, somebody not being well, people losing their job, recession is going on right now. We cannot control. But these situations are actually as same as the situation of an interview or losing a client. Okay? And that is what we call fate. Now, when you are hit by fate, right, these are the two mindsets that you can have. And today we are going to just talk about the mindset. It is very simple. Everybody knows that they have to be prepared. So all I'm doing is, if you are going through a situation in which, you are just thinking what to do, maybe this will help you. So I just want to bring it to light. You already know it. I just want to revise it for you. Okay, so far so cool. So what is the thing? There is an interview by Rohit Shetty. It is for London Top. And the interviewer asked him, Rohit Shetty's father passed away very soon. Okay, he was basically 18 or something when his father passed away. So the interviewer asked him that what happened? Like, did you get sad or did you cry? And he said, I didn't get the time to even get sad because there was so many things lined up that you had to take care of your mother, you had to take care of your sister, and you had to go ahead. And the same thing happened with me also. Thankfully, my father and mom are alive. But they went to Hajj, which is a pilgrimage, and a column fell there. Now, for 5 hours, we did not have any connect with them. The entire world was calling Saudi Arabia to just know that if the people are alive. And that is why the radio station jammed. And we felt that they died. Now, I remember, because I am the elder of my family, I really clearly remember, I don't remember being sad at all. I remember questioning myself, what do I do next? How do I arrange for my sister's tuition? What do I tell to other people? How do I make the arrangements and everything? And thankfully, after 15 minutes, somebody called me and they told me that if we have talked to your parents, and the thing was neutralized. But this is the thing. Now, when we are hit by fate, what are we going to do? Some people resist it. Some people say that, and some people, we can be those people, and sometimes we are resilient. But sometimes what happens is, you just say that I can't take it, or this should not be it. For example, in the case of contract, you fight, you don't agree with it, and you end up, spoiling your relationship with that client and potential future business that you could have gotten. But in the other cases, you man up and you're like, okay, this has happened, now what? This mindset of being is called being active. And I was just discussing with a friend of what active is, and he told me this great definition. He was like, being active is being prepared to act, to react, to prepare, to go into motion with full-on attention at any time. No matter what happens. It is like you're a fielder on a field. No matter where the ball is coming from, you're going to catch it. Or you're a goal key. And you are very active, you're very prepared. No matter what happens, you're going to jump and catch the ball. That is being active. Now, a lot of times now, we lose that side. And There might be graphic designers, there might be photographers who are not getting business as of now, who are going through a crunch, people who have lost job recently. A lot of people lost jobs. This is for them. If you're going through shit right now, it is going to be okay. And it is going to be okay because you are going to make it okay by being a little active. Let it go. Whatever happened, let it be. You have to move on. And the thing is, let me just recap. This is control, whatever you have in control. Okay? This was our example of the interview, your job rejection, you not getting the contract. Okay? This gives us two things, two mindsets. One is being active, ready for the next interview. Why were you ready for the next interview? Because you knew there were no more interviews lined up. Okay? The same thing is with life also. If one thing goes, other is going to come. If that goes, other is going to come. So we do not have to, be in that situation where what will I do? Because whoever you are, whoever you have been built through your life, that is going to catch you when you fall. So that is the first thing. The second is, when you know that, the flow becomes very smooth now. Let's just say that you are going to travel to, let's just say, Himalaya. There are some people who can just pick up their bag and leave and just travel. And we just wish, what is the difference between that person and me? I believe it is this, the flow. Because they are like, if I go, I don't catch the bus, I'll get the train. If I don't get the train, I'll climb on some truck and travel. This is exactly like getting more interviews. Na? Ek ho gaya. One you get, if you don't get it, I'll move to the next one. I'll be active, totally active and prepared mentally to face it. And then what you realize is after just say 5 days, this person is uploading reels on Instagram, traveling somewhere, where if you ask them how easy was the journey, it wouldn't be. We think, you buy the ticket, you go. They actually just leave and they figure it out. And that is what makes your life smoother. So, to end this off, there are people, I want you to make your mindset right now so that when you end up watching this video, it actually makes sense for you, okay? There are people who are going to piss you off today. There are situations that are going to be heavy. There are jobs that people who still have jobs and might be thinking that they might lose jobs. Well, if you will, okay, I just want you to know that things will be there for you. And there are other difficulties, other changes. For graphic designers working and for anybody who's into graphic design, there are a lot of changes that come every day. How the hell do we deal with it? First thing is to know that there are other people also who are going through the same. And then once you let it go, once you go with that active mindset of catching something else and going around, life will become like a very, very smooth thing and you will be prepared and active. So if you're looking for, what to change, I think this can be it. Be a little more prepared and a little more active. Okay? So I just hope it helps and thank you so much.